Sawadika and good afternoon, dear travel agents from Thailand. Welcome to the Swiss Travel System webinar. My name is Melanie and I'm taking care of promoting all the Swiss public transport products and tickets here in Southeast Asia. Now, to get you in the mood for Switzerland's unique public transportation system, I would like to invite you to board the imaginary train with me. Let's all indulge in a little love story about Switzerland. So why should you continue to travel by train, bus and boat in the future? Well, it's definitely the most beautiful, comfortable, convenient and local experience that you can get in Switzerland. But we also have recent studies on post-COVID travels. They show that people want to travel more sustainably in the future and spend more time with their loved ones. So here, public transportation is great. It's a climate-friendly way of traveling, and it gives you the opportunity to interact with your family and friends during the journey. We also expecting to see a shift towards more FIT travelers, and here we continue to have a great product with the Swiss Travel Pass. For the groups, we see that group sizes might become smaller, and that's a great opportunity to develop new itineraries for small groups traveling by train. And you will have more flexibility like this than with a normal coach. There are more reasons why it's good to continue using public transport. Of course, we have short distances, you know that, between the cities. It's oftentimes only 30 or 60 minutes, and we have direct connections to the airports. So when you arrive in Zurich or Geneva, the train station is right in the airport building, and you can reach the town in 15 minutes only. The trains also depart every 30 minutes, so it's very easy to navigate as a tourist. And for FITs, we don't need to do any seat reservation. Tickets are not tied to a certain train, so guests can flexibly choose a less occupied train. And you all know we have two classes, second and first class on the trains. And now is a very good time to push your clients for first class ticket because it has generally more space and less people on board. Of course, when we talk about public transport, we have to talk about the beautiful panoramic trains. We just did a study among consumers in Thailand, and they rated riding on a scenic train as one of their top 3 activities they want to do in Switzerland. So whether you do FIT group or MICE, make sure you put at least 1 or maybe 2 panoramic trains in all your itineraries. And I want to start by showing you the Bernina Express. This train is operating in the eastern part of Switzerland. It runs from Chur down to Tirano, so it's connecting Switzerland with Italy. on the highest alpine rail route in the world. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Line. It goes up to 2,000 meters high, and you can see everything from glaciers to palm trees on this journey. During the summer months, we also have the option to extend the journey on the Bernina Express bus. It will take you from Tirano back to Switzerland in Lugano. Moving on to the Glacier Express, world-famous train connecting the two alpine resorts of St. Moritz and Zermatt. In about 8 hours, it goes across 291 bridges and 91 tunnels. And guests can enjoy a 3-course meal, which is served at their seat. And those who got some extra money, they can upgrade to Excellence class. Next up, we have the Gotthard Panorama Express. This is a unique panoramic train because it's a combination of a boat ride and a train ride. It starts in Lucerne. You will have 2 hours of a boat ride on Lake Lucerne, and then you change to this panoramic train that brings you down to Lugano. It's actually going over the historic Gotthard mountain route. Moving on to the French-speaking part, we have the Golden Pass Panoramic. It is linking Montreux on the Lake Geneva with Zweisimmen in the German-speaking part, and you will travel across vineyards, castles, Swiss villages and hills, so it's quite a beautiful journey. And we have news from this carrier. From 2022 onwards, there will be a Golden Pass Express. So this train will provide a direct link from Montreux all the way to Interlaken. So travelers don't need to change train in between anymore. And there will also be a prestige class, so with 18 seats that are going to be elevated and they rotate so you can enjoy the view to the fullest. The last one of the 5 panoramic trains is the Lucerne-Interlaken Express. It connects the two top destinations of Lucerne and Interlaken, and it glides across mountains, turquoise lakes and waterfalls. And those of you who have watched Crash Landing on You, it actually also passes by Lake Lungern. That's where the 2 lovebirds had their picnic, and they also went to the chalet for their reunions. So you could stop there and take pictures. Now, another top reason why you should go to Switzerland is, of course, the mountains. And I always recommend to book these for your clients in advance. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk about all of them, so we will focus on those that are free with the Swiss Travel Pass. The first one is Mount Rigi. It was Europe's first mountain railway back in 1871. When you're on top, you have a breathtaking panorama. You see about 13 different lakes. You can see the Alps and even as far as the Black Forest in Germany. You can reach Mount Rigi in 30 minutes from Lucerne. And from Argoldau, you will go up with the cogwheel train. And when you're on the peak, you have the option to go down with the cable car. You will reach Weggis on Lake Lucerne, and you can actually take back a boat. So in only one mountain, we have 3 different modes of transportation to try out. The next one is Cabrio-Stanzerhorn. You can see it on the picture. This is a special cable car. It has an open roof deck, so people can go up the staircase and they enjoy the fresh mountain air while gliding upwards. When they're on top, they can meet the friendly rangers. They will explain everything about the animals and the plants that you can see. And there is also a playground for marmots, so you can go and observe them. We can reach Stanzerhorn in 15 minutes by train from Lucerne. And the last of the 3 mountains is Stoos. This is also near Lucerne. You can reach it in 40 minutes by train. And it holds a world record. It's actually the steepest funicular in the world. This mountain is very popular with locals. So we would go there for skiing and hiking. Now, of course, there's many other beautiful mountains, such as Gornergrat, Matterhorn Glacier Paradise, Glacier 3000, Pilatus, and Titlis. So those are all at 50% discount with the Swiss Travel Pass. For Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, it's 25% discount. Now, I talked about the Swiss Travel Pass already. So here's an overview of the benefits. Basically, it includes all trains, buses, and boats from end to end, the whole of Switzerland. It also covers your premium panoramic train ride. You just need to top up for the seat reservation fee. The mountains that I mentioned are fully included, and the rest of them mostly 50% discount. In the cities, we also have free use of the public transport. So let's say you're in Zurich and you want to hop on a tram or bus, it will also be covered. Then there is free entry to more than 500 museums. This is very cool because when it's raining, for example, you want to visit a museum. We have FIFA Football Museum in Zurich or Olympic Museum in Lausanne, Chillon Castle in Montreux. So these are all fully included. And the pass itself is available in first and second class with a validity of 3, 4, 8, or 15 days. And the prices are shown here on this slide. They haven't actually changed from the 2020 prices. Another very great product is the Swiss Family Card. So this is, as the name says, for families with children below 16 years. They can actually travel free of charge if the parent is holding a Swiss travel system ticket. So even if you have 3, 4 kids in your family, they are younger than 16, they can travel free of charge, get the same benefits like their parents. Now we want to bring together all your knowledge about Swiss Travel Pass, trains, mountain railways, and museums. So let's talk about the Grand Train Tour of Switzerland. This actually combines the most beautiful train lines of our country in one route. It looks like this. So these are all the sections. In total, there's 8. You can see the list. It includes the 5 panoramic trains and also some other scenic routes. And the beauty of this is you can use it for itineraries as a suggestion and a starting point. So depending on how many days you have at hand, you can tailor make, and of course you stop wherever you want to visit the cities or the mountains or the museums, and it's all accessible with the Swiss Travel Pass. We also have an app for the Grand Train Tour, so I recommend you download it. It's free of charge and it's available in English and Thai. It will show you the must-sees along the route. It gives you notifications for upcoming sites. You can collect stamps and awards, and in the end, you can become a master of Grand Train Tour, and you will receive a free chocolate box from Lindt. Now, moving to the most exciting part of this webinar. We are actually launching a world premiere today, and you can become a part of our public transportation success story. This is our brand new Swiss Travel System e-learning program, and Southeast Asia is the first market to launch it. So now let Heidi and Peter take you on your learning journey across the Swiss travel system. Okay, so here are some reasons why you should register. Well, first of all, this is the only e-learning program in the world that maps the entire public transport system of a country. So you will see a very modern, entertaining e-learning program. There's a lot of videos, it's interactive. You can participate in periodic raffles and you can win attractive prizes. And year by year, we will update it with new content so you can upgrade your knowledge as well. And in the end, you become a Swiss travel system excellence expert, everything free of charge. So how does it work? Well, you just sign up. I will show you the QR code in a minute. You can start learning. You select the module of your choice. There are 3 courses, basic, advanced, and expert. And you will learn everything from premium panoramic trains, tickets, mountains, buses, boats, to luggage service, and much, much more. You can actually go at your own pace, take your tests, and compare your score with that of the other participants. And in the end, you get rewarded with the diploma. So why should you sign up today? Well, you can win some prizes. I am holding a lucky draw, and there's prizes for over 500 Swiss francs. So the first prize is a Bucher watch. The second prize is a Mondaine watch, and the third prize, a Mammut backpack. So if you are among the first 100 people to register for the e-learning, you will stand a chance to win one of these prizes. And I will hold the lucky draw in mid-February. So take a minute, we still have a bit of time. Take out your phones, you can scan the QR code. You just need to click on Get Started, and you can fill in all your personal information and start learning right away. So I keep my fingers crossed that you win in the lucky draw. And if you have any questions on the e-learning or products that I introduced, please address them later when we see each other in the one-to-one meetings. All right, bye-bye. Thank you.